Okay, welcome back. This is Adel here. This is part number 3, building your own dashboard. So we discussed last time, previous video, how you can activate and connect your dataset and how you can change the variable types of your data. Now, what you need to do here is go again to add a chart. Add a chart, okay? We said we want to know, you can either choose pie or donut to first display the number of retweets and whether the number of original tweets and retweets. Okay, so to do that, again click on donut. It is here. You can play, you can move. Okay, great. Now it says what variable to be displayed here. Go to if you remember, we created a variable, a column name called type. This is type over here. Drag and drop. Drag that type and put it under dimension. Put it under the dimension. Okay. So if you can see what I did, actually I just dragged this one and dropped here under the dimension. Okay, now you can see here it says that there are 35% of the tweets are 35.3 are original and 64 are retweets. So that gives you an indication, because this class is on diffusion of ideas and information. It tells you that there is more of retweeting of messages more than creating original messages. Okay, so of course now you have this one. You can change this one. You can zoom, you can bring, drag and drop like this, and you can change the theme style. You can see here, you click on not data, here style, click on style. Let me just plug in my charger. Okay, so again click on style here. You can have number of slides that you want. It gives you single color, different color. You can also change the label, the font size, the background. If you want to change the background, you can change the themes, by the way. For example, click on, see here, a theme. This theme, this is a different theme. It doesn't change. Okay, themes is the entire. You can see even this one has changed. Okay, you can change I wanted to play with it, but I'm just introducing you, and then you can change the theme. Okay. What I will just go. All these are kind of themes that you might want to use. It's up to you. What I want from you is just to send me the link to your dashboard. So I will keep it as it is right now. But again, as I told you, you can play with it. Okay, so now if you want to see how because this is an interactive dashboard, let me just increase the font a little bit so people can see. No, let me see. Let me increase the font. You go to style, and then it's not label. You go to the font. Where is the font? This is the one. Okay. Okay, so maybe. Oh, that is really huge, you know. Okay, so retweet original, and then yes, what else? Background color, auto, you know. This is, you can play with this, zoom in, out, you know, whatever you want. Okay. Now, what else do we want? Yes, if you click on top here, you see there is, it says zoom, view. I don't know, you click on that view, see what happens. View, You can see now it is dynamic. You see, when I put the mouse over, it stays original. Original, they are like, you can see that there are 1038 tweets that are original. And here, if you just put your mouse over here, it says that there are 1902 that are retweeted messages. Okay, now go click back again here, edit, to go back and to make more edits. Okay, so click on edit, we go back. Give it a title here on top left corner. Give a title to your file name. Okay, give it my first dashboard for individual assignment. Okay. Now you can move it. You can even you see the background, you can give it a different color, you play with that. I want to know the sample size, meaning that how many number, the total number of tweets. You go again back here, chart. You can see here, it says here total. You see? This one total. You can click on that total, it will give you. So it will count number of rows. See? Here it is. You can change the label by clicking on it and change the color. Okay, it's a bit slow, I don't know why. Okay. See, now it says total record count is 2940. So that is the number of sample size that you have, the number of rows, the number of tweets, okay? Of course, you can bring it here, you can give it a different color, you can change the style, you can change the background if you want. Okay, you can move, let's see, the font, you can alignment, background, you can just play with it. You can choose a different background, you can change the font color or the font size, label missing. This is what is this? Border pending. Okay. What is this? Chart header. Let me cruise, just zoom it like this. Okay, no, it's the same thing, doesn't change. Okay, now we're done. Let's add another chart. Let's add another chart. Let's say number of followers. Oh, what is this? We can add a table. Let's add a table. Okay, let's add a table here. You can add a table. This is a table. Let's add a table. Okay. So what I did, actually, I went to add a chart, and then there are different types of tables here. This and this and this. This one gives you with bar chart toward the end. So you choose whatever is convenient to you. Just be creative, you know. Now the table has been created, but I don't want this. I want here like text, like the tweets to be displayed. You come here, and again, you take this, text, which is tweet, drag and drop it to the dimension, or to the dimension here. Text, drag and drop here. You can see now here I have in the dimension what I did in this table. I have two variables, text, the tweet, and the type, whether it is original or retweet. You can add more. You can add, for example, number of followers. Let's do that. Let's have fun. Let's add number of followers, where followers count. We have added number of followers, number of people that the user is following. Also, we can add that. And by the way, you can change the variable name, how you want it to be displayed. Keep in mind that this is one page. You can have multiple pages in your dashboard by adding a page on the top left corner. Now here it is now. Okay, so let me just reduce the size of this. Let me drag here. Let me do like this. Record count. I don't want this record count. I want instead I will just remove it. I don't want. I will cancel it here by clicking here on the right side. Okay, so what else do I have? Okay, it's a bit slow. Let me pause till it finishes. Okay, now we have here, you can see we have tweet text. You can just do like this so you can see the messages. Okay, you can see the messages here, like the tweet over here. Now you can change this tweet. You can see it says text. Maybe you want to change the label. How do you do that? You come to the right side here. You can change the name, text type, you can change the names. So how do you do that? You click on this ABC. It says the name, I will say tweet. Say tweet. So the name of the variable, say tweet, to be more organized. Okay, I will do the rest, enter. You can see now the column name has been renamed to tweet. Now let's do for the remaining. Here, user followers, you can say this. You can say followers. Enter. Here, the people that person is following, you need to click on ABC. By the way, say friends or followees. Enter. Okay. You can change the characteristics of the table. You can make it. There is something important you can do it. Where is it? Table background. You can change the background color. You play with it. But for now, let's go. Let's see what happens here. Click on View, top right corner. You can see now here you have a dynamic dashboard. You see here this one, and then if I just put mouse here, I can read that message. And if I click on top here, followers, if I click on followers here, it will be sorted in ascending or descending order if I click on that. So it's a very dynamic, click on that. So now it is in, you get the, click again. Now from, yes, no, there are some null. There are some people who, okay, so let's do that. So the highest number of followers. Maybe we need to remove null. What you can do here, you can remove the missing values. You can remove, okay. Friends, click on friends. Okay, very slow. Okay. Let me pause it till it finishes. Okay, so it has stopped. Now you can see now the friends are sorted in descending order. You can go to the next page by clicking next page here down. You can click on that. The reason I wanted to use this one, because in the future, when you join the industry, we need to be familiar with data. Now we are talking about data. We need to be familiar. We need not only to analyze data, to collect data, but even to present data. Okay, so click on this next here. You go to the next page. And it is all like interactive. There's one thing that is missing. I have a tweet, but I don't have the user. Who said this? I don't see that, You go to edit and add. You have to click on that table to make modification. So I want to add something here which is like user, which is from user here, from user. You click on this from user, drag and drop to the dimension. From user, put first on top. Now you'll get another new column with user, said what? Now you have here. If you go to view, again, you will get a new, okay. From user, this guy, this is a type of tweet. Where is, what happened? Oh, I think I accidentally removed tweet. I need to bring that I don't need type actually. I don't need type. I'll bring that text again. Okay, so I have from user, text, followers, and friends. Okay, great. And I want this one to be longer because it's a message. Okay, we have it. Now you can do that. You can add a page number, a new page here. Okay, I don't know why this shows you. Let me just refresh. Okay, now I will. This is second page. You can see here on the top left corner. Here is page 2 out of 2. There is page 1 out of 1. Here page 1, page 2, page 1. This is page 1. Now this is page 2. But let's add one more chart. Click on add a chart. This time we will add this Geo Map, geographical map. Add this, click on this Geo Map. Now we can create a Geo Map because one of the variables, if you remember, we changed the type of the variable to Geo Map. Otherwise, you will not be able to create a Geo Map. It is here. Now it asks you, what is the Geo Dimension here? If you remember, it is, what is it? It is, now it pops up from the US, by the way, user location. You can see here, it's from user location here. It gets from user location. You can see this is Geo. If you don't see this one, drag from the left, right side and drop it here. Okay, excellent. You can see now there are around 179 tweets where they have identified where they are from. If you cannot do that, sometimes if you come to the original data here, they don't specify the user location. But however, if you go to the user description, they come here, user description. Sometimes I will introduce you other ways of collecting data. You will have user description, like the status of the person. If they say, for example, Muscat, Nizwa, Sahar, you go and put it there. It will identify the region automatically. So let me view let's see what happens. You can see now here, it is very interactive. It is interactive. Okay, 1 minute. It is interactive. You can see if I click here, there are 7 tweets from this area. San Francisco, there are this number of tweets, 5 tweets are coming from this area about what? About fintech. But the question here is, click on edit again. I don't want to make it more than 20 minutes, this video. Is United States map. Let's change that. We don't want United States map. We want the world map. So how do you do that? You can see here, it says zoom area. Zoom area, it is United States, right? Change the zoom area. Click on that, and then you can change the zoom area. You can, if you want only Oman, you can choose Oman. You can choose I want the country. I want to make it like global. Zoom